Hello, oh Zen, you're first in. How are we doing, everybody? It's a lovely clear night, so I've jumped on a touch earlier because I wanted to make sure that we catch as much activity as possible in the night sky here. So we are doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight, and this is already some movement. Let's see if I can get the cursor over there in time. See if we can zoom in on this one here.
Zoom mode activated.
There we go, look, we've got some movement in the night sky already. So we are based in Wiltshire, right in the heart of crop circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge. And there's another one just below it there. Lots of activity in these skies. As you can see here now, we need to filter out whether they are satellites or space junk, and then see if we're left with anything anomalous there. How you doing, Carl, as well? Thank you for the heart. How are you doing tonight? Looking forward to the draw. We'll be doing that in a bit as well once we've got things are rolling. Probably aim to do that one for around a 10, I think there. Wait for the regulars to get on. But guys, if you're just joining us, we're doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch tonight there, looking out for potential UFOs flying around in the night sky here, live from Wiltshire in the UK. Right in the heart of crop circle country, lots of action in these skies. So pay attention and we can zoom in on the good stuff. Oh, look, there's another one shooting past the screen there. I might have to see if I can up the brightness a touch. Hold on, it's going to go squiffy. Where are we? See if I can just crank up that brightness a little bit there so we can see some of those fainter stars. There we go, and then back to the tracker. There we go. How are we all doing tonight? Private Tomcat is in. Zena is there as well. You're in first there. Ben as well. Good, I'm glad to hear it there. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. It was a commute day today. Tired. But we're being rewarded with a lovely sky tonight. And there's already so much movement, so let's keep our eyes peeled for the strange and anomalous up there. Oh, was that a flash in the middle of the screen? Keep your eyes peeled there. We'll zoom in on the good stuff as well there. How you doing, Ben, as well? Thank you for feeding
Thanks,
Alan
guys.
as well there. Kate is in. I just see you pop up there. How are we doing today, Kate? So we're on a bit early because the skies are fantastic, and I wanted to make sure we get the most of it there. Organic meat suits. always good. Do you have to practice these? Do you write them down, Zen, beforehand? Do you workshop them? figure out the good ones there. Oh, that is a nice, bright one. Why is the tracker not picking up that one? That's a bit strange. But let's zoom in on it, nonetheless.
Zoom mode activated.
There we go. Let's get that one on the screen for everyone. Oh, look at that flying around up there. For us to tell if that is a UFO versus all of the space junk and satellites and things like that up there, we need to see it do something strange, something a satellite just cannot do. So shooting off at speed, stopping dead, changing its course, its trajectory, something like that, because satellites are falling to Earth in a big circle, and they cannot really change their or change anything about their course or speed that we would notice from down here. But look, there's a lovely big bright one. Oh, the tracker's working over there, but not over on this big bright one there. Lots of bugs to work out there. Let's have a look back to the chat. How are we doing there? And M to the C is in. Good to see you there. Very soothing voice there. Oh, thank you, Donna. That is very, very kind of you there. I hate it. I'm far too nasally, but it's very kind of you to say. I was doing all right till I caved and got a Chinese take. Oh, that is the most human mistake there. Hopefully that's not going to be too worrying, is it, there? But very understandable there. You feel so unwell. Okay. Oh, my God, look at the speed of those ones just off of the edge of the screen there. Crazy ones tonight. And I bet you do. And thank you for the shares there, Kate. Guys, it is the shares and the follows and, the shares, the hashtags, the tapping away, the likes that helps us reach more and more like-minded people like yourself there. And what's there? How do I pronounce that one there? Is it, I'm going to get it totally wrong. What I'm going to try, is it Kapan? Something like that. Thank you for the follow. Correct me. Let me know how it is that you pronounce the name there. But thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? There. So we're coming to you live, guys, from Wiltshire in the UK, which is right in the heart of crop circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge. So a long history of the weird and wonderful in these skies. And tonight it is so clear, and we are seeing so much movement. It won't be long until we start to spot the very interesting, anomalous behaviour there of those things flying around in the night sky. There's a lot of satellites, a lot of man-made stuff up there, so we really have to look for the strange behaviour there. That is what is going to tell it apart, but it's a clear night, so I am feeling lucky. And remember, we are going to be doing our draw. In fact, I need to close the competition for that one. Where's my cursor? Where is that? Let me close that one now, because we're going to be doing our draw later on tonight there. And there we go, we're closed. on that one. For the giveaway, there we go. We are all up to date. I've done all my admin now. There, how you doing, Simon? Hope work wasn't too bad. Getting up early, that always does me in, that does. But you got to hang around until, I think we're going to try and aim for 10 o'clock to do the draw tonight there. Aaron is in as well. How are you doing tonight? So it's lovely and clear here. So we've already seen so much movement, so keep your eyes peeled, because it's very busy skies tonight. And it only takes that one to make the right turn, to stop dead. Even if you've seen it travelling straight across the screen there, nothing anomalous, right at the last second it could do something strange. So we need to keep our eyes peeled. And Ben, thank you for the gifts there, appreciate that. All goes back into the stream as well. It's very clear. I don't know for how long, that's why I came on early. Look at the brightness of that one. You see it flare up there, this one here.
Zoom mode activated.
Look at this one. As that shoots across the screen there. Look, there's a little one next to it as well, just faintly there. Let's just chase these up the screen. Look, that two together. Look, pow, pow. Very interesting. So again, lots of satellites up there, lots of cool things. I mean, I didn't know that you'd see this many satellites. So when I first got this camera working and the lens, the skies were alive, and I thought, bloody hell, it's the invasion. But no, sadly there's a little faint one coming down just off here as well. I mean, it is so busy up there. Yeah, so I thought, yeah, full, and that's it. We've caught it. We've got the evidence. But no, there's a lot of satellites up there. But it's not all satellites. Anything up there in Earth's orbit there, in our atmosphere, is going to still reflect that sun's light back to us, even though it's dark for us here on the ground. And whether it's a satellite, whether it's space junk, whether it's ET flying from A to B, we are still going to see it looking very, very same there. But we have a hard rule, which is we need to see it do something strange. And it will probably filter out quite a lot of potential UFOs as well there, because ET is going to be up there flying from A to B in a straight line most of the time. So there we go. Look, there's another one coming in there. So as far as we know, could be ET up there. They're going to reflect that light back to us. I mean, what's the chances that ET's realised he's left the gas on and stops dead and turns around right on our screen? It's quite a low chance, but it does happen. So let's keep our eyes peeled for the anomalous there. The skies are heating up tonight, and I am a fan for it there. Just think of how quiet the skies have been over winter. All of this stuff was still up there. We just couldn't see it because of those later nights. Let me turn that one off there as well. And Artemis launches around 11 PM our time. If it goes, would be able to see it on your account? That is a good question, Aaron. And you know what? I didn't know it was today. I'd kind of lost track of it all. It depends really on what its orbit is. There's another faint one there as well. I know sometimes we do get the effects, but we're based in the UK, so it depends. I don't know. Somebody chat GPT it. Maybe is the answer on that one. It's a good question. Hopefully, maybe we've got a chance. I don't know if we're pointing in the right direction. Maybe towards the bottom of the screen where I am. That would be it if we're there. You're dying for Chinese now, Zens. Oh, crispy duck, I haven't had that in ages there. Where are we? Oh, is it tomorrow, though? Ah, not then. And Amy Lee, how are you doing there? Pow, pow, exactly, Simon. All of that activity up there as well. They're moving at speed then. They really, really are. And you've got to think about it, because I mean, they're falling to Earth. So I don't know if it's what they call it there. What they call that maximum speed of these things, but essentially they're just falling, so it's not that they're powered necessarily there, so they're all normally a consistent speed, but they look to be going faster or slower because of their altitude, how far away they are. So if you imagine, if you know, and the satellite's doing this circle around the Earth like that, doing the same speed further out, it's going to look a lot slower from our perspective down here. Look at that one coming through the middle. Keep your eyes on them, because it only takes out a bit of movement at the last minute there. How you doing, V? Good to see you in tonight. Have you been out in the car with Alan today there? Tomorrow today. Well, maybe. I don't know what our weather forecast is looking like for tomorrow. We'll have to check for that one. Susie is in as well. Remember, guys, we have got the giveaway draw. Hopefully that's all going to go to plan. At 10 PM tonight, so we're going to be doing the draw. The competition is now closed. So you've had enough time to get your entries in. And yeah, we'll hopefully be doing that about 10 PM tonight. So hang around for that. See if you have won there. You missed it due to summertime, Harker. We are on a bit earlier, actually, tonight, to be fair. I did schedule it for past. So actually, we're still not even meant to be on yet. But it was so clear, I couldn't wait any longer there. Marcus is in the house there. So a lot of sats outside with the dog. I had never seen one with my eyes until moving here to the country. Other friends have said, "Oh, you can spot satellites." Never seen them. Never seen them here. We see them all of the time. And now, oh, there we go. Look, now the tracking wants to kick in. I think it's struggling with the blue of the sky. That's an interesting bug. We'll have to figure that one out there. Just cruising. V, it reminds me of when you passed your test. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but when we're all teenagers and your friends will start to pass their tests, you just go for drives. So the novelty of it there, I was useless at that because I couldn't just drive. I have to have a destination or does not compute. And it used to like blow their minds. They go, just go somewhere. I can't do anyway. Pick somewhere. I love those exciting days though. And it is bright tonight, Lee. You are not wrong. So the moon is still up, and that's why it is quite blue there. That blue means that there is a little bit of light pollution getting in the way. But it's blocking those distant stars and some of the colours, but it is not blocking us from seeing all of this awesome activity. There you go. Let's zoom in on some of those.
Zoom mode activated.
Zoom in down here. Oh wow, look, there's one here. But there's also, is this still on the screen? I don't know if you see it above the little progress bar there. Oh, and there's another one coming in from down here as well. Oh, and that's 4 in this very small patch there. So they're all following those straight trajectories, those straight orbits there. And if they're satellites and space junk, they will continue to do that. They'll continue their orbits in those straight lines from us down here. But keep your eyes peeled. There's another faint one there because it only takes that last minute turn, the changing of speed, stopping dead, something like that for us to say, wait a minute, that is not satellites. They can't do that there. Had to go hunting for something feral dropped. And how many alien sightings did I miss? About 12. It's busy tonight there, Kate. It's busy. And V, thank you for the gifts as well there. And Mark, how are you doing there? I have a pic of a UFO. Oh, tag us in it, Mark. Tag us in it so we can see it. We'd love to. And also, if you feel like it, we have got a really cool Discord community. I've got a really good personal experiences section in there where if you post it in there, lots of our community are sharing their images and videos too, but everybody will get to see it. It won't just disappear after the stream. So if you fancy it, link in bio for that one and we can all see it there. So we'd love to see it. What type was it? There is one. Thank you for the follow. Where in the world are you based? Where are you joining us from tonight? There, V in the Audi. Exactly. I was always an Audi fan. If I could have ever afforded a decent car, it would have been an Audi. I ended up, my car, because I always used like weird stuff. I grew up with Land Rovers, which are now too expensive. I had the old VW camper van and stuff like that. I liked a little bit of practicality, but every now and again I'd switch to just like a boring old man car for just the efficiency and comfort. And I kind of fell in. Everyone has their brand, don't they? I fell in with Seats, actually. There, which are basically just VWs, aren't they, and Audis, but with a different badge. They use them to test the new engines, so you can normally get a better car for a lower price. That was my selling point there. Is the tracker AI? So Ben, yes and no. We're trying to include more learning in its ability, but it's not in learning mode at the minute, and that's why it's still breaking. And I haven't had a chance to actually tweak it yet. Hopefully over the weekend we'll get some clear skies. But the tracking, as you'll see those lines popping up on the screen, is struggling tonight. I think it's that blue. It doesn't think it's used to a black screen there, and that's why it's struggling to get the contrast there. But what the tracking is meant to do is to identify movement on the screen there, give it a little target symbol, plot where the object has moved, and draw that straight line, and then predict a straight line in front of it, and then follow the object along. And if it maintains its straight path like a satellite would, then it stays green. And if it deviates from that path, it's meant to go red, highlighting to us that there's something a little bit stranger and is worth the closer inspection. But it is having a bit of a sulk. It's version 1. We'll get there. And Debstar is in there. Hey, do you think, also, do you know where to find the Star Regulus? And what do you think of the Sphinx thing? Or, so, there's a lot. Is this the new Sphinx? Sphinx 2 that they're talking about? So, Regulus, no, I don't at the minute. But I can Google it. I can see if it is anywhere near where we point our camera. Let's have a look. It's a good question. Sky, let's have a look. Regulus there. He's had his prunes. Right, Regulus. Is it going to come up? Oh no, that's a T. That's a T, Sam. I know you're dyslexic, but Regulus. Right, is it visible to us? Oh, actually, it is. But it is probably a bit too bright where it is at the minute with the full moon. So we could point it to it later on in the week when the moon's fucked off there. But so the Sphinx 2 is interesting. I am really torn on it because the alignments, I really like their geonomic, that's not even a word there, the geometric alignment positioning there. You go, actually, that does kind of fit, and they did love their parallels and all that sort of stuff there. But the particular mound that they have scanned, or that they've pointed out and say, look, we're scanning things under it there, I've seen some compelling evidence that there is nothing there at all, and that is actually a new mound of debris that was put when they cleared it, I don't know, 50 years ago or something like that. So they kind of already know that there's nothing under the mound. If that is true, then that will definitely question the rest of the work, because it's the same team that did the the mega structures under the pyramid, the 2-kilometer tubes and things under the pyramids there. So they're saying that their data is picking up cavities in this second sphinx. So if it is just a mound of dirt, then it brings it very much into question their technology, which I'll be a bit heartbroken by. But hey, it's how it goes. I don't know. I'm hearing people, both voices that I trust in this area, both of them, one of them's kind of like, no, there could be something to it, and the other one's like, no, it's just a newer pile of rocks and sand. And I go, oh, I don't know yet, I don't know. So I'm annoyingly on the fence there. Ben, thank you.
Nom nom nom. Thanks,
for
guys.
feeding Alan. I think I missed a few more. Let me scroll up. There's Simon as well. Sorry, Simon, and Angela.
Nom nom nom. Thanks,
thank you for the gifts, guys. Appreciate all those. All goes back into the stream there. Right, let's have a quick scroll up here. It's a very good question, Deb. I did wonder when people was going to ask about the second Sphinx there. And Marcus sent a treasure box. Oh, it's just missed, but I hope you said thank you to Marcus there for the coins when you collected those. And you've got to settle the feral kids down. It just reminds me of my old man, his feral kids there. And Harko, Sam used to find Starlink.com. Oh, so what about Starlink.com? Do they have a map up there of their things up there? And where are we? Scrolling through there. Neil as well, and Carl. Thank you, guys.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan. Remember, we're doing the draw about 10 p.m. tonight, so hang around for that. And if you've entered, you could be in a chance to win one of those free starter sets for the radios there. You better do your own alien radio signal hunts. Look at all the movement, guys. We've still got to keep our eyes out for anomalous movement. That's what we're looking at. Something strange there that could imply that it's not satellite there. Drop the name in again, Simon. Drop the name in again there for your art account, so then more people can check you out there. And there's six Starlink trains right now. Oh, that was it. Somebody mentioned there was a Starlink launch, I think today, or was it yesterday? Oh, wouldn't it be good if we could see them today? We've called it a few times at various stages of dispersal, and it is phenomenal there. And it's nearly a full moon. It is, Kate, and it is very bright. I've had to turn all of the sensors down on the camera, so it's going to affect us a little bit in our hunt, but it's just behind the trees, so I can't get a good shot of it there. And Mac there, I woke up at 5 a.m. and straight took a straight look outside the window. I took a pic outside the window, and 2 minutes again, and saw a long UFO. Oh, was this a recent one? Because that's very interesting there. Not much in the night sky to be mistaken for the long shapes, is it? There as well. How is Oxfordshire tonight, Neil? Good to see you as always there. And oh yeah, we were early. Sorry, up there. That was my fault. It was so clear and it was so active, I couldn't wait. So, but we're here now. And where are we? Let's have a look through there. Alan, you know Alan's shy. He's not shy, is he? There, V coming in with the shares. Appreciate those guys. The tapping away the likes and shares. That is how we reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves. And the more eyes and minds on the old phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. But if you are just joining us, we're doing a live UFO, a UAP, a Skywatch tonight. Coming to you from Wiltshire in the UK, which, if you know, is right in the heart of crop circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. So very active skies here. A long history of the weird and wonderful. So keep your eyes peeled. Lots of movement. So keep your eyes. There's one going across the middle of the screen right now there. So lots of satellites up there, lots of space junk. And for us to filter it out, we need to see it do something strange. Something a satellite just cannot do there. Like stop dead, shoot off at speed, or change its course or trajectory. It's a bit of a high bar, but it's the only way that we can be sure that what we're seeing is genuinely anomalous. So keep your eyes peeled, and we'll start zooming in again when I catch up with the chat. Tubers tonight, how are you doing? I can't see any more messages from you guys, so I'm assuming you're just chilling. But TikTok Tubes does sometimes slack on the comments there, so you'll have to forgive us if they're not coming through. Crispy Duck was the last one I saw there. Where are we? Let's have a look. V coming in with the hashtags there. And to wake at 4:30. Up, was that because I'd left us on a cliffhanger last night there and you missed the notification? If it even sends it. If it even sends it these days. It's in 2022 in the UK. Awesome, a sighting. So I'm trying to think, like, what that could be. Like, what is a normal explanation for these things? Was there any coloration to it there? That sounds like a phenomenal sighting as well there. And V and A up coming in with the roses. Thank you guys for those. Appreciate that. All goes back into the stream. Patreons and everything as well does too, helping us improve what we do. And have you ordered a top for Alan yet? I haven't yet. I've had to put the brakes massively on my spending because I have no self-control. And where I did have a little savings, I don't have any anymore. And you know, I'm one of these people, I will binge eat until I feel sick. And I can't stop myself before then. I'm a nightmare for it. I'm nearly 40 and I can't bloody have any modicum of self-control most of the time. I do the same with finances. And I've kind of reached the point of now I feel a bit sick with my finances. So I've got to put the brakes on for a little bit. But hopefully we're going to get some, because I think Simon, we need, what with everybody getting their own Allens, I think we need to do a merch line of those miniature tops are there. You're back from in, Kate. Just plug the ferals in. They can watch this too. They'll be all distracted. Loving the stickers there, Simon and V, and the hashtags there, A up there. And it's like being a ref in a boxing match. I mean, you know, you're raising them strong there. Look at the tracking doing its best there. It's managed to catch one now. It is still very much in beta, guys, but that green line is indicating that the object that is tracking is following a straight path, and therefore probably just a satellite. If it goes red, it means most likely, there we go, that there's an error because it's still version 1. But the idea is, I can't see anything anomalous, is it will highlight us to all of the strange behaviour there, because these skies get so busy in the summer months. It's hard to keep your eyes on all of the anomalous things there. And Maya, how are you doing? Thank you for the gifts. How is Sick Bay tonight? And Rio is in as well. Remember, guys, we're going to be doing the draw at 10 p.m-ish tonight there. So keep your eyes peeled and hang around for that one there. I know the feeling, for that one. Close for Alan. I think they'll be cool. Little tops there, saying I'm with Alan or something like that there. I'm 48 and I still have no self-control. There's no hope for us. This is probably why we're all friends, guys, isn't it there? You know, same, you know, similar people. You know, we all act alike. I've got a friend who's very neurodivergent, and his missus thinks that she is not neurodivergent. And I keep trying to break it to her, going, if you're in a relationship, you're going to have something in common there like that. But we find each other, don't we, there. And Space Pac-Man is off there. Phil as well, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? If you are joining us for the first time, say hello in the chat. I'm a few messages behind, but I do try and read everybody's there. I want to hear about your personal accounts with the phenomena, even if you're interested in the news in general. Got any questions about what we're doing? No silly questions. Feel free to ask away. If you've got that question, somebody else in the chat will as well. So I'll be grateful you've asked it. So do ask away. Say hello and give us a follow. It is something like this every night. If it's a clear sky, as you can see, we're doing the UFO, UAP, a Skywatch, coming to you live from Crop Circle country here in the UK. If it's a cloudy night, then we do where's my button? An alien radio signal hunt there. We use a very big radio telescope there, point up to the night sky, hoping to hear ET say hello. And if the moon is up and I can be bothered, we do a moon watch there, talk about how weird the moon is, see all the craters, all the details, and how awesome it is. So do make sure you're following there, like Phil. For it there, Sick Bay is always busy. There's something with us lot, isn't there? And the Sick Bay being busy. And you're back again. You, Kate, there's a few of you in and out tonight there. Blaming the kids. It's because it's getting to a lovely warm day today. They're energised till later there. Loving the stickers, Maya. And Thomas, when is the rocket going to the moon? So, actually, somebody in the stream informed me today that, I think it's Aaron as well, it's tomorrow it's due to a launch. So that's good, isn't it? Getting back to the moon. About time, guys. Hopefully they'll make it. I don't trust the current rocket manufacturers. They seem to have dropped the ball a bit. This is a nice bright one that is coming in there. And look, keep your eyes on that. Now remember, guys, you need to see it do something strange, something that a satellite just can't do. Stop dead, shoot off at speed to change its course or trajectory there. But keep your eyes. It only takes that last change at the last second there for us to say that is anomalous there. 100%. They say if a chunk of your friends are neurodivergent or neurospicy, I like the spicy, then you need to go check the mirror. Sadly, it is true. There, 54 still haven't. Yep, this is why we're friends, guys. They're going to start calling the full moon the feral moon from now on. There is a connection. There is a connection. You see in the tracking trying to work there. This is version 1. It's quite a bright night, so it's having a sulk. But it is trying its best, guys. You know, this is how we know that the AI apocalypse isn't anywhere near soon, because it hasn't got it right just yet. There we go. Look, even got that one red there. The feral moon, I quite like that one. And we haven't learned, Rhea. I haven't as well. There. And Leanne coming in with the shares. Thank you for those, Leanne. Guys, it's the likes and shares that does help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves there. And the more eyes and minds on the old phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together there. It's tomorrow night. Thank you, Harko. Is it about 11 p.m. our time here? And Nikki there coming in with the gifts. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. It all goes back into the stream there. Did put live stream on. Oh, so perfect there, Hark. I haven't checked, I don't think, for those ones today. So over on our Discord community, if you want to join that, there's a really cool, interesting things section. So all of the latest UFO news, and just like Harko said there, he's got the link to the live stream for the rocket launch. That'll be tomorrow night. So you can check that out there. Link in bio for our Discord there. Little community. My favourite part is the personal experiences section, where all of you guys are sharing your first-hand accounts with the phenomena, images and videos too. So you can just have a look at those, or add to it as well there. And Mr. Money is in. How are you doing, Mr. Money? Good to see you. How have you been there? And 11:24 a.m. Oh, okay. 8 in the morning. Okay. That's, I was going to say it's a bit early for me, but that's fine. I could just about manage that one. There, Olega, the tracking is trying its best there. And Marcus, I own a Happy Trees slogan t-shirt, and someone said to me, oh, I love Bob Ross. There, so made up. Leanne has a Bob Ross story. So, and it's hilarious. She'll punch me for telling you this. There was quite a big independent art shop in Southend where we used to live, and there was a poster of "Learn How to Paint" in the front window, and it had Bob Ross on it. And she goes in, she asks, going, oh, you got Bob Ross doing your painting classes there, you know, like, oh, you've got that guy doing your painting classes, you know, when is it, like that? And they're like, no, we don't, it's just a picture, he's dead. And then she's like, what? She felt very silly. It's quite funny. And Thomas there, can we see the rocket going to the moon tomorrow night? So apparently it's in the AM for us here in the UK, so if it's there in the morning, the launch period, then we won't catch any leftovers from the launch. And sadly, those rockets are going to be, you know, I don't know what the distances are for visibility. They will reflect light, and just like we're seeing all this movement tonight, in theory, you could, but they get very far away quite quick, and the further away they are, the smaller the light flashes that we will see, so it's probably unlikely. But you know what? You know, we haven't been to the moon since the 70s, so it's not something I've actually considered before. So, Thomas, that is a good question, and hopefully, wouldn't that be cool if we actually could see a little glint? That's them on their way there. And Leanne,
nom nom nom.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. Forgive me for telling you Bob Ross story. You should probably not got the sound on. Mr. Money's very well. I see you are looking quite well. Thank you, Mr. Money. Yeah, we're all right. We're tired, but we're all right. Look how big that one is coming in just there, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for those on stickers there, Maya and V, and oh, Mr. Money, Bob Ross. God, speaking of Bob Ross, have any of you guys heard the Bob Ross serial killer theory? And I haven't looked into this too much, but apparently a body was found under one of the trees that he painted, so people are speculating that there. Oh, you got it wrong. Oh, when is it there? Oh God, April. You know what, mate? I hadn't even thought about that. It was just like, lol, no moon for us. We didn't go in the first place. Wouldn't that be hilarious there? Hilarious there. Kerbal in real life. Oh God, can you imagine? They'll be ringing us up. They'll be needing the gigachode for the rescue. And we'll see them at... they cycle one time around the Earth before they... oh, okay. So if they're cycling around the Earth, then if we can get the timing right, if it's dark when they're doing that, then maybe we do there. Jupiter looks so beautiful. It is amazing. And good catch there, Mr. Money. The big, bright purple one, just up there if you're on TikTok, and just over there if you're on the tubes. That is Jupiter. Our friendly, massive planet in the solar system there. I say friendly. Jupiter is often seen as a bit of a bodyguard for the solar system, for our planet Earth there, protecting us from a lot of comets and asteroids and things. There's big gravitational influence protecting us from those things. But it does have the occasional habit of luzzing them to us as well. In fact, that's probably where all of the water and a lot of the organic matter came from on Earth, which, again, it was necessary for life. So maybe it was a bit of a beating, but it was necessary there. So a good parent there, Jupiter, for us. Oh, it departs at 11:24 a.m. Eastern time, yeah. So, oh, okay, so 6:24 UK. So it's still going to be a bit light here, but you know what? Maybe we might be. Maybe we'll have to do. But you know it's going to be cloudy tomorrow night. You just know it will be up, don't you? Because we might be able to catch that one there. Love the theory, yeah. I mean, you never know, do you? There, you've heard about that. So I haven't looked into it. That's about as much as I know on it. Is there any more to it, guys, to the Bob Ross serial killer there? And Rio?
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
Thank you. And something just flew right up to the D column there. Ooh. That was a big, bright one. Keep your eyes peeled, guys. There. How you doing, Rachel? Good to see you in. And when is the next gaming stream? So, Ben, that is a good question. I don't fully know. So we do them on when we've done a long run of radio signal hunts, and I get bored of them to mix it up a bit. But luckily, we've had a few clear skies to keep it mixed. So hopefully, I say hopefully, we always want a Skywatch first if we can. But I suspect there'll be one soon. If it is cloudy tomorrow, what we might do is we might do a bit of gaming tomorrow. But because I've said I'll play Sea of Thieves with Pete if it is cloudy, so maybe we'll stream that. Not very alien-y, but hey, it's Pete, so he likes getting probed. That's as close as we can get there. And supposed to be an eclipse while they are going round the moon. Wow, the timing's there, perfect timing there. It's just a hunch. I mean, there as well, and can see the rocket tomorrow night. Fingers crossed, Thomas. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, so we've got the timing wrong. Apparently, yes, it will be evening time here in the UK, so there's a chance that we will see it on its loop-de-loop round. That would be pretty cool. It's actually the right timing, though. Hopefully, it won't be cloudy. Let's have a quick look. Cloudy. It's saying cloudy, guys. Maybe it'll change there. Is the tracking system self-learning? It's meant to be, but not at this stage at the minute. I haven't got enough data points with it yet. I need to kind of wiggle the back end. So it is meant to be, but we haven't got it quite to that stage yet. It's still having a bit of a sulk. And it's definitely not learning at the minute. Some it's flown. I think it's because it's a bit brighter. We've got the moon there. It's quite big, quite bright. That light, that's why it's a bit blue there. So I think that contrast, it's used to it being a bit darker there. Marcus and Silence, how you doing?
Nom, nom, thanks,
and guys, remember to hang around for about 10 p.m. Because that's when we're going to be doing, hopefully, in about 20 minutes' time, we'll do the draw for the giveaway. There. And there's apparently Bob Ross paints pictures where he has buried the bodies. Wouldn't that be a turnout for it as well there? And now I am V, so they are recorded. This one will be recorded. I don't know if I'm uploading it. I'll have to make sure I turn that back on after the stream. And some ET succeed to engineer their DNA, become shapeshifters, and they're not only draconian, that can do it there. I mean, if they're far enough advanced, I mean, we are starting ever so slightly, aren't we, to be able to edit our DNA with technology like CRISPR and things. So if somebody's, I mean, just look at the technology. That's a nice bright one down there, guys, just above the goal. Yeah, if we're just about to do this with the technology level we've got, imagine how far an advanced species could be and what could be possible there. Most likely to be clouds. I think, sadly, you're right there. And well, let's have a look there. Lee as well. And Dempster, thank you for the gifts, guys, and feeding out.
Nom, 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 thanks, guys.
There. It's supposed to be a pink moon tomorrow night as well. So I wasn't sure if that was going to be tonight. That is bright. Hold on, I'm just going to lose my place in the chat here. Sorry, guys. I just want to get my mouse all the way over here.
Zoom mode
Let's
activated.
look at this one. Look at that. I know there's a faint one just behind it as well. Look how bright that one is there. Reflecting that light back to us. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. There we keep your eyes on it. Keep you focused in case it does anything strange. Now, where was I in the chat? 20 odd messages behind is where I was. Now it's gone. Yeah, I think the pink moon's either tonight or tomorrow night. It didn't look very pink to me when I saw it earlier there. He's always smiling. He is. That's because he gets his stress out. Hits him with a painting brush there. And Jupiter is our Lord and Saviour, definitely. Big old, lovely Jupiter. Don't want to get too close. Very radioactive, apparently. But phenomenal, nonetheless, there. And if it's cloudy, I am going out to cast some spells. Can you do that whenever it's cloudy in general for us there? Oh, B2, Simon. Sorry, I'm too far behind. But I think there still is some activity that way. So keep your eagle eyes there. We're looking for that anomalous movement there. And Angela, the only strange thing going on right now is Japan has beaten us in a friendly. I don't consider them many particularly sporting there. Plenty of rockets or where you live there. So, whereabouts is it you're based there, Mr. Money? And Mac, I hope someday humans find a yellow planet in a seven-star constellations there. Is that the Seven Sisters, which is one of the constellations, isn't it, where ET reports to be from. In fact, I think it's quite funny that over the years, and it's been quite a long time, in fact, throughout quite deep history, humans have been reporting contact with extraterrestrial beings. Sometimes we've thought of them as gods, men from the sky, all these sorts of things. But each time they say that they are from various stars or constellations, which surprisingly are the close by ones. So is that a coincidence? Because that's what you'd expect, wouldn't it? You'll be your neighbours that you see most there. And when you asked about the activity last night, if it has been busy, oh yes, there. My mum thinks it's been more quiet. Really? It's so hard to tell, isn't it, when you're in the middle of it like that, to step back and kind of get a more picture. It's good to have people on the outside-ish to be able to check there. I'm blue there. Simon, you just want me to sing? It's already 10:40 where you are there. What are we? We are 21:43 here. And Bob Ross was an actual Marine drill instructor. No, I can't believe that. Thank you, man, there for the hydration reminder. And Susie there coming in with the gifts. And V, if Alan hasn't already said hello. There. I think we... Oh, yes, you did feed Alan there, Susie and Angela.
Nom nom nom, thanks, guys.
I missed out on that one. Sorry, guys. I'm slacking it a bit there. And what's the best shooting star you've seen, please? Good question. So, I don't know. It's two in the middle right now. Keep your eyes on those. We've seen some phenomenal ones. Every now and again, you get it, and it covers the full screen. You see the tail, you see the nucleus, you see the colour. It's absolutely stunning. It does happen every now and again there. And whoever put the treasure box in, I think I missed you there, but thank you for that. And guys, hope you're thanking them for that as well. And posting the link in the Discord for the free track Artemis graphic. Ooh, might need to use that on the stream. Ria, you are not wrong. The sky is very, very busy. Look at the size of that one. Some of these are really, really big.
Zoom mode activated.
Look at that one. Very, very big. Very, very reflective there as well. And thank you, Mr. Money, there for the boxing glove. It all goes back into the stream there, helping us improve what we do. And she still saves us from all of the comments. And as she does, you are very, very right there. It does play a role. And and as Mayor says there, thank you for all the likes and shares, because it is the likes and shares that helps us meet more and more like-minded people like yourselves there. And the more eyes and minds we get on the old phenomena, the more we can all piece this puzzle together. My favourite thing is hearing your accounts, your first-hand accounts with the phenomena there. But also, if any questions, ask away. Maybe it's about what we're looking at, what we're doing, how we're doing it, maybe or something in the news. Just let us know. We'd love to hear them. And when's the next season of Free Body Problem? That is a good question. I don't know, but I do feel like it's soon. And for spotting the train, hold on, let's have a look. See if I can load it up. There, Harko. Mr. Money's omnipotent. And nom nom nom. Just looks like it's just Alan there. Nom 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 pitant. Bonnie Scotland. Well, yes, you do get a lot your way. It is absolutely stunning, your skies. I think you'd probably see quite a lot of activity up there. Oh, find Starlink. Perfect, Harko. There we go. Be able to see when it is coming our way there. And so hard to tell my interdimensional aliens, so unpredictable. Probably by their very nature. They're going to be so different to us, aren't they? There. He just brushes the baton there, drowning him in paint there, Carl. And Spartacus, is there a comet by the sun? Apparently there is. Maybe two, somebody was saying there. Japan has made history tonight. The first Asian side to beat us. Which, was that football or some other sport? There. Bob also used to perm his hair to save on haircuts. Is that why? That's why I shave mine. I don't have to see a barber then. And V coming in with the shares. Appreciate all that. And Mac, I've been showed the planet with 12-star constellations is doomed. And that's why we'll see more here. Oh, so sort of an evacuation then. I mean, space is pretty spicy. It throws a sulk every now and again, doesn't it? A supernova here or there, a planet getting absorbed by its sun as they expand, as they age. All sorts of weird things going on up there. So, yeah, it happens quite a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised that happens there. Josie as well, coming in with the gifts there as well. Thank you for those. All goes back into stream. Astra's in the house and loving the stickers there, mate, as well. And Starlink, I went over it. Oh, 5 to 9. Damn, we were just a bit too slow for that one there. Same time tomorrow for the ISS. Bloody cloudy, wasn't it? But we saw the ISS a few times. We saw Starlink, didn't we, over the summer? So we're going to get plenty of opportunities to catch up with those. And tubers, if you're saying anything, I can't see it for some reason. I don't know if the chat... Yeah, Zen, if you're still there, type something in the chat so I can see if the chat is updating. Whether are you just quiet or has the chat stopped working? We were cloud watching. I'm surprised we managed to last that out as long as we did there. And Texas Girl, how are you doing? I was going to ask where you're from, but I'm assuming Texas. Oh, look at this one. It's got a green colour to it. Quick, come on, classic. No, it just fade. Right, I have to reload the tracker now. Hold on. It faded out just at the last bloody minute there. That is a pain. Where is my cursor? Oh, it's on the other side of the screen. Let's just turn all those off. Damn, that was a nice green one there. Oh, flash in A2, Rio. Keep spotting. So that is this grid here, guys. Look for a flash. If we can see an object flash from the same position multiple times, that is anomalous. That is highly strange, so keep your eyes peeled for that. There. Went out bird watching today with Sinead O'Connor, and all I got was 7 hours and 15 days. That's actually quite good there. I almost wanted to sing at that point. And I mean, Starlink, not the ISS. But we'll catch it. It's phenomenal when it goes over, though, isn't it? And where are we? I was all the way from B2. I only caught the last part of it there, but that was lovely and green. That one. That could happen apparently if it interacts with our atmosphere a little bit, giving it that green coloration there. And cloud watching, commonly known as Trump's brain fuck. Yeah, we're a little bit too political. Sorry, guys. When I get tired, I get belligerent, as you notice. Oh, there you go. Look, the tracking's starting to work a little bit there. It won't work for long, but there you go. Oh, look, why is it giving it 2? It's trying to plot it twice there. So the idea is that the system is meant to identify movement there. Then it gives it a little target symbol, which is meant to be over the top of the damn thing, slightly off. And then it plots where that object has been, draws a line, and then predicts the line in front of it, because satellites will follow straight paths, so therefore it should follow a straight path. It tracks it along the path, and if it maintains the straight path like a satellite, it stays green. If not, it's meant to go red, and identifies that it could be something a bit more interesting. But as you see there, oh, look, the tracking dot's caught up with it now. It's roughly over the top of it, but it didn't get the alignment right, and that's why it's gone red there. But it does give you a rough speed there. 20 kilometers a second, so it reckons low Earth orbit for that one, which would make sense for the time of night there. And perfect clear sky here, and a perfect moon there in Rotterdam. Lovely. My moon was just behind the trees there, but that's why it's a bit blue, because we're getting a little bit of light pollution from the moon. But turn all the sensors down on the camera there. Normally it gets quite dark, quite black, those skies there. It does look beautiful, but that's why we're not seeing as much of the colour. Normally the stars are oranges and purples, and it's absolutely stunning. But it's the damn moon is getting into the way of it tonight there. And clear skies for you in Aberdeen as well. That's your one day of summer for Scotland there. How you doing, Rich, as well? Good to see you. Lee, thank you for the gifts there as well. And V, I missed the potato, but thank you. A lot of tiny ones padding through B2. Are you all right? B2 seems to be quite... I wonder what orbit that is. We're pointing down. Is that... I think that's prograde. Interesting there. I can just imagine what I look like as a potato. It's fine. There you go. Slowing down a little bit, but it is still... We still should see plenty. Oh, there's a faint one again coming into shot. There, can you see that one? It's quite faint, that one. Just going into the middle, around about coming up from the bottom for you guys on TikTok, coming in from the right if you're on the tubes. There you go, right in the middle. So guys, if you want to see a little bit more of the screen there, you can head over to either one of those. There, we're at the thing UFO, and the camera's around the right way, basically. We haven't had to turn it sideways to fit on the vertical platform, so you can see more of the night sky there. Plus, it's always a good little backup for us to... Oh, B2 there, V. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, I just saw that flash. There it is here, wasn't it? Oh, wait, no, that's a bit... That's not B2. That's B2. I just saw a flash around here. Kiraro B1. Lots of movement. Right, I've got my cursor over there now, so we can zoom in on the good ones there. Well, that's a faint one.
Zoom mode activated.
Let's zoom in on this one. Still worth it, because you never know. So it's probably a little bit further out, that one. Maybe it's smaller, maybe it's less reflective, but either way, it is reflecting less of that sun's light back to us here. There it is. Oh, there's another faint one up there. Oh, look, a little brighter one here. Got to keep your eyes on them, because as I said, if they do something strange... Oh, there you go. It was trying to lock onto that one. There it is. It lied. It said locked and then moved. But yeah, keep your eyes on them, even as they go towards the edge of the screen there, because it only takes that a little bit of strange movement at the last minute there for us to say, hey, that is probably not a satellite. Then let's have a look. It was around there, somewhere around there. There's a nice flash though. I'm going to keep an eye out on the big screen to see if we can spot it there. Scared the dolphins out of you. Did that sound like, you know, winning on a fruit machine, Mr. Money? Ka-ching, ching, ching, ching. Like that. We did want to make the cursor a UFO, but I thought that might give the game away. Oh, it's trying the tracking. It's trying there. Some of them are very, very fast, aren't they? Are there? It is very, very busy. It is, and think these are here the whole time. It's just that where we get on later during the winter, the sun has gone round, so there isn't the light to reflect back on these objects, but they're still up there all of the time. There, and Tommy, Sam, I have a confession. I need to get off my chest. I cheat at Wordle. That's fair enough. We'll forgive you from that one. I mean, it's quite the crime. Oh, that tracking's trying to work. Hold on, let's go to this. Let's have a look to see how close it is.
Zoom mode activated.
There we go. Is it even following? Where is the thing? Oh, it's there. The actual target is behind the wording. So it's a... Yeah, of course it's anomalous because you've got it wrong. There. Oh, it's going quite slow there. Why is that saying low Earth orbit though? 12, 11 kilometers a second, reckons. It's trying. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. And that's a very good joke. Funny bones. It just comes to me. Comes to me, they do. 5-minute drum roll. Oh, it's nearly 10 p.m, guys. So remember, hang around. We're going to be doing the draw for the software-defined radio kits that you guys have been entering all month. Now, I will say with the caveat that it took them quite a while to ship. No, it's quite a while to arrange the deal. There you go, look at that one. But once we had agreed it, they were quite quick to ship. So I'd expect that they're going to be quite quick to ship on your end for you guys. But we'll see. And V, what's that one? It's a bravo. Thank you for that. All goes back into the stream there. Mr. Money must leave you now. And here's many alive to frequent there. Well, thank you for popping by, Mr. Money. Always good to see you. Have fun for the rest of your evening. Can we spot any more activity, guys? If you are just joining us, we are doing a live UFO, a UAP, a Skywatch tonight, looking out for the strange and anomalous in the night skies. There do have my favourites there, Mr. Well, you know, is it Alan? It's not going to be me, it'll be Alan there. But we are looking out for UFO and UAP in the night sky live from Wiltshire, right in the heart of crop circle country here in the UK, just down the road from Stonehenge. We are approaching crop circle season, actually. I think it was May. Yeah, it was May, end of May last year we got the first one. Oh, there's a faint one there. Keep an eye out for that anomalous behaviour. That's what we need. Oh, target locking. Is it going to maintain that one? Keep your eyes on that one. Oh, actually, it's coming off the screen for you guys. Why are you guys so high up? That's weird. A nice one coming into shot for you, though. Let's have a look there. Let's go back to the chat. What's in the SDR Happy Pack? So it's just the starter kit. I can't remember which one it is now, but the antenna, the dongle, and some mounts and stuff. So you guys will be able to do it your way there. Oh, Shooting Star, Simon. I totally missed it then. Definitely fingers crossed, Harco. I know some of you have been trying to cheat there. Multiple entries. I found those today. And is that a satellite moving there? And can they be stationary for hours and then move anytime? Tina, brilliant question. So these are probably satellites there. Until they do something anomalous, we can't say otherwise with any confidence. But ET flying around up there. Oh, what's that? Bella, the video isn't showing on Twitch. That's weird. Thank you for the heads up there. That is weird. Why is that not working? Let's have a look on that one. But yeah, until they do something strange, then we can't say otherwise. No, I think you might be right, Bella. Oh, ads for my own bloody channel. I don't know why that would be. Yes, they do something strange, like stop dead, move at speed, change course or trajectory. So for them, can they be stationary for hours and then move at any time? So no, is the answer to that one. That is very, very anomalous there, Tina. Satellites, they can't sit still. They're falling to Earth in a big, big circle there, and they can't really make much of an adjustment around that. Come on, ads, end. I want to see if my own stream's not working. You're right, Tina. It's not bloody working. That's frustrating. And I don't know how to fix that. What is up with this damn software? I wonder if it's working or not over on the tubes. Yeah, so they can't really be doing that. So that is an anomalous sighting. Where did you see that one? Lee as well, coming in with the gifts. Thank you there. Pluto as well too there. And Remco. Thank you for those guys. Appreciate that. All goes back into the stream. Let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, that one's trying to go there. We just need to get, yeah, camera spots. That would be nice, Ben. Got a nice infrared camera. That would be very, very nice there. Any news on Atlas bags? Sadly not. I think it's left it was definitely left the inner solar system now, hasn't it? All of it's past Jupiter. So I can't imagine we'll be seeing much more there. Sorry, Simon, keep up the good spotting. I'm a bit delayed there. We need to get a Fleer to sponsor us there. And Remco there. Good evening. And some aliens out there tonight. At the minute, just satellites, I think. But there normally is something strange when we get the camera out. So keep your eyes peeled. There should be something coming up there. Got to work on my charm. Definitely. It's never been a strong set. And a strong set. A skill set. God, got to work on my speech as well. V coming in with the stickers there. So... yeah, I have no idea. Oh, I was going to check the tubes, wasn't I? See if that was having a sulk. No idea what is going on. You saw one platform out, and then the other one bloody goes. All right, let's have a look. Are we live on this one? All right, it says we're live, is it? Is it working? Wants to load. Might take me a minute there. No, I think that one's working. Yeah. The tubes is working. So sorry, Bella, but thank you for the heads up on that one. I have no idea why Twitch is having a bit of a sulk tonight. There. Let's have a look. Where are we in the chat there? V coming in with the stickers. And looking forward to the Spielberg movie in June. I very much am. And I think, is it coming up this month? Is it April when we're getting the new Bob Lazar one? Is it S4 a Bob Lazar story where they've modelled the S4 facility there in the game engine, so we'll actually be able to see it in proper detail. I'm looking forward to that one. And some new evidence as well from Bob. And Lee,
nom nom nom.
Thank you for feeding. Alan there, V coming in with the hashtags. And Pluto, what's the purple one in A2? I think that one is Jupiter there. And I sometimes feel I'm the only one on the planet who haven't experienced any strange phenomena there. If you keep looking up, maybe you will there. Tubes are working. Thank you, Kate, down. I can see that message coming. So I've got a bit of confidence. They're just slacking tonight. They're being lazy there. Thank you, Bella. Appreciate that as well. Hopefully, thank you for going to the effort for coming all the way over there to hear there. April for Bob Lazar. Oh, excellent. Yeah, so we've got 2 good movies this year. I think there is. Yeah, they were going to like open it up, weren't they? So you can, because they built it for the film, they're going to, make it something that people can view. That is definitely worth getting the 3D headset for there. Very long delays, I think there. And someone's asked in chat if satellites stay stationary. Surely no, they can't. They are falling to Earth in a bigger circle there. keeping up with the comments. I know it started going a little bit long-winded last night, and you know, I kept having to fight TikTok trying to keep up with them. It was reminding me of what it used to be like during the summer. They're keeping me going. And then I had complaints at the end of it that I wasn't talking to the tubes as much. That's what my was before we went there. I was replying to them. Definitely, Rachel, 100% there. If it's stationary up in the sky, then it shoots off. And we don't really have anything at those sorts of altitudes that can do that one. So I very much think so. And soon we can flip the narrative. So the ones that don't believe get the laughs and funny looks. Oh, I'm going to rub it in so much. So much. We'll have to do a live stream special with people. Oh, it's just behind me there. I'm going to zoom in on this one. Hold on, guys. And if it had changed direction, that is 100% anomalous. There we go. Look at this one. We're trying. Oh no, it's moved off the screen. Getting a couple of wisps of cloud. Let's go track this one as it comes. Oh, sorry, guys. Gonna get me seasick. There we go. Oh, what the? Oh, the tracking's gone as it's fading out there. Well, either way, keep your eyes. There's a couple of clouds coming in. How pretty. There. Can you sing Girls Just Want to Have Fun for 4 minutes? Why is it people trying to get me to sing there? Oh, it's trying to track the clouds. Better have more success at doing that one. Right, guys. It is the time that you have all been waiting for. So I'm going to slack with the comments for a bit, but clouds, perfect timing. It is the time to do the draw. He's out there with his cherry unicorn flavour Harco. Let's see if this works. No, that's not worked. I got the wrong one there. That's the Starship Allen. Hold on. Let me just manually do this one. Sorry, guys. You can have a look at the Starship for a second. Oh, actually, no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that at all because I set it up to do it a different way. I said I'm just gonna lower. I'm gonna change the tab. Right. Perfect times for a few clouds. Right, okay. Bright, guys. Warning. A bit late there. There we go. Right, so we're doing the draw. So throughout this month, March, there we go, we have been running the competition there kindly with Nuelec, the manufacturer of the radio gear that we use to do our alien radio signal hunts there. And they said they'll give away 3 starter sets to you guys. And here we're going to do the draw. So we closed it earlier. I put all of you in there. No doubles. Guys, there. So you're all in on the draw. That if you put the comment in earlier, you're all in. Okay. So we will we'll do the spin. We'll do it 3 times, and those 3 people will get £10 on putting the bets on. Yeah. So we'll run the draw. We'll spin it 3 times and see who you were there, and then basically I'll message you in Discord to get your names and addresses. So remember, the rules were UK, Europe, and North America to get it posted. Over 18 there. So I hope you've all stuck to those ones as well. Now I've not done a draw online before like this sort of thing, so I'm a bit worried it'll go wrong. I'm a bit worried it'll throw out 8 answers and then people are going to be disappointed. So I take no accountability for this, right? But anyway, let's... how do I spin the wheel? I can't remember. I've never done one of these before. So, let's... I think I just click it, okay? Right, first round there. Just spin it. Oh, no, I'm teasing you out. You can get ready for it. And go. Who is it? Oh, it's Raph! And he's not even on tonight. Congratulations, Raph, there. Right, that's right, Raph down. So I've got the physical record there. Right, we're going to remove him from the list. Can't we've done it twice. There. Think of that. He's going to be able to tune in with his radio there. He's going to be able to tune into the Frey Bentos lorry that's just down the road. Right, we're going to spin again. Who's feeling lovely? Oh, how you doing, Brad? Perfect timing. We're doing the draw there. It's always going to be the way, isn't it, Rachel? Let's go. Spin that wheel. I always liked roulette. Never any good at it, but I liked it. Oh, DJ. Oh, this quiz is a bit gender biased at the minute. Sorry, guys. DJ's also not in. But, right, okay. Last chance, guys. Last chance. we'll definitely look to do more. I'll see who else we can partner with in the future, because it has been fun. I'll make sure this goes to plan. Right. Spin the bottle. Last one. Who's going to be? Come on. OGV. Okay. They're free regulars, so that's good there. There we go. There we go. You can tune into your new Audi as well there. Well, right. So I'll message you guys there. Let's bring up the actual Skywatch tonight. Okay, that one's gone dead. Let's use... Oh, the clouds are in. The clouds are back, guys. I'll message you guys for names and addresses, even if I've probably had all of those before, but I don't keep them on file. And, yeah, and then hopefully they'll actually deliver on them. But they are very good. They have been very good to us so far. I'm just very nervous that they would have... the person I was talking to would have left or something. We'll go, here's the addresses. And they go, what are you talking about? But, yeah, right, we'll... I will, yeah, get those claimed. So you could always jump the gun, V, and I don't think Raf's not in, unless he's been very, very quiet there, and DJ isn't either. But yeah, so V, message us your address there, somewhere secure, Discord or on the Patreon, and we can, I can send those over to them. Hey, we had a good run, though, with the clouds. We had a good run, didn't we? So not too bad there. Oh, your live is inactive. Bollocks it is, lads. Worst software ever. So thank you guys for participating in that. I thought that's pretty cool. You're going to be able to tune in. Don't ask me actually how you do it. I have no idea how it works. But yeah, there we go. You're going to be able to do your own listening out at home, but there's also some other cool things that you can do with that, like tuning into the ISS, local taxi firms, all that sort of stuff there. So congratulations, our winners are there as well. Oh, V won the Audi lottery as well, so... there. Yeah, don't toss them on Marketplace. They'll be straight up there. Facebook Marketplace there. I want to see evidence every 3 quarters that you're using it. There. So I think it went well. We'll wait until people have got them in their hands before we fully sign off on it. But fingers crossed. But you guys are awesome. So hopefully we can arrange some more little things like that. They're still within our alien theme. What is these clouds? Are these clouds due to pass? What's the old weather looking like? He did say mostly clear or clear spells, but we'll see if it's gonna pass. Let's have a look. Ooh. I don't know. That does look like a lot of cloud. We'll see. We did Cloudwatch last night. Maybe we have to do a Cloudwatch tonight as well. We'll see. What's this one looking? No, that's not the one I want. Met Office. I want to see if there's a chance of my camera getting rained on. Do I trust it? Is that Otis? Where's the Met Office? Too many apps. Too many apps. Right, come on. Let's have a look. Right, rain. Right, it's not saying it's going to rain. That's fine. We can leave the camera out, and we can see how far we get there. Lee, as well, thank you for feeding Alan.
Guys.
As well, though. We're definitely going to use it. Hey, you can tell me how to use it. Because, to be fair, that's what Harko's been trying to teach me for a very long time. There. Heather as well, thank you for the likes there, guys. Appreciate that. All of those likes and those shares, they do help us reach more and more like-minded people. And by like-minded people, people who love looking at clouds on their evenings. You can just about see one star poking its head through there, but hopefully they should clear. Let's give it a little bit of time to see if those clouds part, and we can continue looking for the strange and anomalous in the night skies there. Oh, night, Simon. Oh, another early start for you there. That's cruel. You need to protest. Join a union. But good to see you there. Alan's telling me that he had his hand on the wheel. I use an older TV decoder with the RTL stick there. It's on a 140 megahertz. Oh, you can use it with the TV decoder? That's awesome. And then I think that's what's going in the starter kits as well that you guys are getting, the RTL sticks there. They're pretty user friendly. Pretty simple. there. I did, yes. Oh, that was how. Awesome. Oh, we are going to be as well, guys. Deep Dive isn't this Friday. It's going to be the following Friday, and it is going to be on the. Oh, was it the Condon? Not the Condon. The Condine report there. So that's the UK government report into the UFO UAP phenomena. I think it's going to be a multiple part one. The report was a little bit longer than I expected, but it's always good to go back to the first-hand accounts, to the documents related to the phenomena. So if you want to try, if you want to join us over there for that, that'll be on Patreon at 11 PM, not this Friday, the following Friday there. Got a link in our bio, which will give it to you for free for a whole month there. How are you doing, Agent X? It is misty in here. It's Alan vaping away. It was lovely and clear. It was phenomenally clear earlier, but sadly, the clouds have rolled in. The clouds have rolled in. Should we quickly pop to the Starship, Alan? I'll have to load it up so it isn't frozen. Let's have a look. There we go. So this is what also happens if you join the Patreon as well. You can be aboard the Starship. Alan there. Can you spot yourself? Even the free tier gets you on, so do join. You'll be able to see yourself populate here. Simon is in the cargo bay. No, he's not now. He's left the cargo bay. He's gone to the bar. Captain Bluenose is in the shuttle bay there with B. And Jane looks like it's queuing up to get into engineering there. V is in engineering. You've been in engineering a lot, V. What are you up to? Real Kate is still in the hydroponics bay there. A up in the engine room. Alan looks like he's waiting outside. No, he's in the bridge now. He's obviously making some form of executive decision. But we've got a little queue here. We've got a queue of people in. DJ is in the probing room there. And Vinny is in the armory. Ben is in the holodeck there with Spider Girl. And Mac is in the cargo bay there, Pluto. Gary's in sick bay. Fake Kate is still in the mess hall. Can you spot yourself all aboard the ship there? Carl is in the armory still. Carl, you're spending a lot of time in the armory. I'm going to evict you from there. I think it's being suspicious the amount of time you spend in the armory. Or are you trying to prevent fake Kate from getting there? Where should we send you, Carl? No, not to Alan's room. We'll send you to the holodeck, and you've got to let us know, Carl, what are you going to be simulating on the holodeck there? Remembering my buttons. Where? I'm very sorry. There. And the master has arrived there. Agent X. Actually, that's the point. You're both in the same chat at once. There goes my theory of you being two different people. Well, actually, we'll see, because that could still be two phones. Although you might be me, we don't know. I still think you are the same there. You're in there tinkering away there, A-up. And Marcus, where are you? That's a good point there. Marcus, where are you? I can't see you at the second. Oh, Marcus, you are in the main reactor. Where's the main reactor gone? There we go. Oh, you're at the bottom of the ship for when we next to load it up there. She's getting no traction with her revolution. I don't know. Fake Kate can be very persuasive there. And I knew I should have entered the comp 443 times there instead of the 442. I did notice a few double and triple entries there, you cheeky people. Alan sees your games. God, that's bright, isn't it? Cloud cover there. That moonlight reflecting off of it. He does always say it's on multiple devices. It is, they're the same person. And who has time for alter egos these days? Exactly. You know, Tinkertomy, I think, is my Scottish brother from a forgotten mother there. I just think you're the same person. So glowing like the Ready Brett man. Oh, definitely, actually. I think you might be physically glowing your little dot there. No, you've moved. No, you are there, Marcus, and you are pinging away the radioactive beauty glow there. Astral traveling to the Heaven's Gate tonight. It's bright in here. Yeah, don't go into the light, guys. Jesus. Can I turn that down a touch, actually? Probably not by much, but let's give it a crack. That's the best I can do from in here. The camera is on about 40% of how much light it's letting in compared to normal streams. That is because the moon is so bright. And do we need the Men in Black shades tonight? We are 100% do. And simulating how to disinfect my backside safely with all those probes. That's going to sting, though. I imagine there'll be some sores, some friction burns there. Ah, there's an Alan on my head. It does. It looks so much like Alan. At least that Alan, though, is actually dressed. Unlike this one, no clothes. There. Thank you, Brad, for the Alan. There. I'm just peeing on. Basically. Put a cross in the middle of it. It's full. There's a queue. The great reveal. I am Agent X. Maybe. There was somebody, actually, I noticed in our Discord, our users list there, because I know you refuse Agent X to join the Discord, but I did notice somebody that had a very suspiciously Agent X-y type of name in the chat there. So I'm like, is that you? Could you refrain from typing? I'm trying to catch up on the chat. You got 5 seconds, go. Our glorious leader likes to be in his birthday, so he likes the freedom V, which is ironic because he's a little tyrant, a dictator there. All about removing our personal freedoms is Alan. His middle name is Kia. It is him. It is Agent X in the Discord. He has come to the dark side. Ha! Your disguise has been blown. So, like, I can imagine it's like, oh, my cover's been blown. He's got to snap the mobile phone now and, like, dispose of it. Cover has been blown. There. Another belt. Yeah. I keep getting Discord messages and I don't even have Discord on your phone. It's very persuasive. It's very persuasive. You got to turn the notifications off when Alan starts talking at 3 o'clock in the morning there. I'm on Discord. It is been known to be me. So I didn't know. I thought you just weren't on it at all. I didn't know you had signed up. And then I was like, he's there. He's Alan Kia Big D Allenson. He is. They're all related. I think Alan could use a little hairpiece as well to fit. If I ever join Discord, I'll be Agent XT. Oh, I like that. You got to do it, Tommy. Link in bio. No idea how to log in or find you. You're already on the channel, already on there. So all you've got to do, I mean, once you log in, you've figured out whichever your password is. There. All you got to do is, I don't know if I load up mine. Once you get used to it, it's all right. Where is my Discord? There we go. Don't know if you're actually going to be able to see anything on here, but down when you load it up, look, you've got all these dots down here. These are all the groups you're in, the servers, and there's a green one that says the thing. That's us. And then when you click on it, you get these lists here. These are all the different channels. So like chat rooms. So the general one, you can go in and go hello. In the competition one as well. another entry there, Lee. Just as the last minute come in, I just noticed that one. Yeah, so that's the competition channel there, and you just basically it's just like an old school chat room, really. But Agent X, if you're ever lonely, you can just message Alan in there /ALEN and ask Alan your questions. He's very offensive, but you can have a chat with him there. Ooh. So there are some bonuses. Plus, you'll be able to join us for Movie Club as well. And there, Brad as well. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. Whilst we're staring into heaven, that's what we're doing now. Turns out the religions were all right, and we are looking into the abyss. That is. Don't go into the light, Alan. Don't do it. Hope it's not raining there. And Raven there. Is it? Oh my god, my eyes can't see. The text on here is so small. Let me see if can I change this? Reaction times text community. No, I can't. That is so frustrating. I can't change the YouTube text size. I could barely even read it there. The Raven there. I was hit by a UFO once. Okay, it was a frisbee, but it was shaped like a UFO. I mean, it's technically unidentified if you don't know who threw it. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it as a win. They're quite hard to come by. There, Brad.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
How are you doing tonight there, Raven? And Ben there. How are you doing? Good to see you. We had an awesome clear sky earlier. Sadly, it is. It's gone a bit cloudy now, but we're hoping it'll clear if we're patient and if we're good there. And have you been starving Alan while I was on holiday? He looks very skinny. Alan, I haven't been. It's TikTok removing the alien pets and everything from him. He's getting a bit slim there. What are we doing this evening? So currently looking at some cloud. But it was, I assure you, fantastically clear earlier with lots of movement. It was really, really cool. But sadly, the cloud has rolled in. So hopefully it's going to pass there. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll give it a few minutes. And if not, it'll probably be an early one. Oh, what's everyone been up to? Come on, give me some stories. What's in the latest UFO news? Let me know. Oh, that one caught me. The one thing, I think we mentioned it the last couple of streams, but it's worth mentioning again, which is the current opinion of, is it astrobiology? I think this is a particular discipline of science. The people that are out there are looking and analysing the atmospheres of those exoplanets, the distant planets orbiting other stars. It is now common belief amongst them that life is absolutely everywhere, and they think they've detected it quite a lot. There are so many anomalous detections, apparently, of what they call biosignatures, which is the indicator that there could be biological life creating certain types of gases that we only know biology to make around these planets, that they just think, although they haven't kicked it over the line as 100%, there are so many detections, it is a commonplace. They feel there, which I think is a pretty cool place to be in there, that the universe, as expected, guys, it's alive there. Sent you a pic on Discord. Oh, let's have a look there. Have a look. And that's Alan with his long, luscious hair. Alan does look. Alan looks very pretty there. And oh, Harko. Ah, there's the Starlink tracker. Let's have a look. Ooh, Omnibot. Let's have a look. Is that going to load? Oh, it's not loading the eBay one. Bit of luck, actually. I'm a sucker for eBay. There. Alan with long, beautiful blonde hair. And oh, just a tiny old worm up around my waist to save my the images I'm getting there, Agent X. And dropping off, Pluto, been a pleasure. You're probably not going to miss much, so thank you for joining us, Pluto. And we'll catch you later on. Pleasure as always. We'll probably be on tomorrow night with something there. And Fire in the Sky's brother on his deathbed said it was... Oh, that's true. Yes. Was his brother-in-law or something, wasn't it, there, coming out? Was it on his deathbed? I didn't hear that part of it. But yeah, he came out. So that is very, very interesting. Why, after all this time, would he come out and say it's clearing his chest, maybe? Maybe he thinks that. Why would he maintain it the whole time? Was there a financial interest in it there? And other people have still said, no, it's not. That, are not directly benefiting from it. Because I think it's only, Travis Walton was the abductee there. I think it's only Travis that's done the interviews, really, and been paid for it. So, yeah, what do we make of that? Was it just a bitter brother-in-law, maybe? I don't know. It is interesting. It does muddy the water, doesn't it? There. And maybe the planets themselves are living things. What Ben... This time gets into like panpsyism and all sorts of other things there, doesn't it? So 100% could be possible. The universe is weird and probably far weirder than we can wrap our heads around here. So in the infinite nature of the universe, there's got to be at least one example of that, I reckon, Ben. How do they reproduce, though? 2 planets bumping uglies, that's not going to be good for the inhabitants, is it? And I'm spending my whole time talking to myself on my Agent X phone, just atting each other there. But which is the real persona? Is Agent X your day-to-day persona, or is Tommy Scotland your day-to-day persona? Or is there a third? Is it V? Is it all 3? Or are you all Leanne? She was just worried a bit about me embarrassing myself talking to myself all night, so she's frantically downstairs like one of those Chinese bot farms with like 12 mobiles, just trying to keep my self-esteem delicately afloat there. What do you reckon? And turn the brightness down to dazzle. It was blinding your Yorkshire eyes. Never seen something so bright. Yeah, sadly I can't turn that down any further from up here. I'm just hoping it'll pass. There. And there's too much evidence for a hoax. The Travis Walton one. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting one. It's a very interesting case. I still haven't seen the film. We need to do that on Movie Club when it's available on a free one. I do need to see that one. I think he said himself that it's been dramatised quite a bit. Paints the aliens to be a little bit more naughty than they were. Still worth watching there. And Ben, unfortunately, I haven't got any updates there from my mate regarding the magnetic project, or the magnetar project there. But keep it. Oh, 100% Ben. That is very, very interesting. I very much remember Ben. Yeah, that would be very cool. I have to get him on, but we'll pixelate his face and like to voice change his voice there. I got his second drone today there to investigate the Scottish castles. That's V's house. She lives in a Scottish manor. You'll hear buzzing at the window, V, and then you'll have to spend 10 minutes walking to the other side of your house, through A wing, through B wing, through the west wing. It is forbidden. And then you'll be like, that's a drone at my window. I don't trust myself with a drone. I think they look very, very cool, but I'll get myself in trouble with it straight away. I like the dazzle thing. The razzle and dazzle. I'll start wearing glitter. Or that Help Agent X there. Dazzle ya. There. How you doing, Ken? Good to see ya. Sadly, it was really clear earlier, but it's gone cloudy now. We're hoping that it will pass. That the clouds will pass. But at the minute, it's cloud watch again. And there. Is that what's buzzing outside my castle? Do you share a castle with V there, Tommy? I mean, I knew Scotland didn't have a large population, but the fact you can all fit in one castle, that's quite interesting. Sharing a deep fried Mars bar. I imagine V's house is as big as Edinburgh Castle. At least. And the grounds, you can't see the other side of them from the tallest tower there. It's not. I wish I had a castle. I have a mere manor house. I have a mere fortified Edwardian manor house. It's only a 9-hole golf course. We know, V. And you didn't tell us that your new Audi, this is your indoor Audi, isn't it? So you just drive this around the inside of the house. And did you have any luck with the sound stuff the other night? No, I didn't actually. No, I don't think I did on that one. And most of your lives, all live in my castle. We all live in your castle. Probably. It's Leanne's paying it again for my self-esteem there. I don't. Yeah. The lady doth protest too much, and I mean the literal, like lord and lady probably as well. And Ken, if the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey was the first AI computer, how? And it became paranoid. We must see what the future brings. I think very, very much so. Mainly because AI is not going to be pure, is it? AI is going to be a product of us. We are training it on all of our data and all of our responses there. So it's going to be very, very similar to us. It's just going to be more efficient at it, probably. We have to be very careful on what we program it to do there. If you win the lottery, you're buying a castle. A second castle there. And I just clicked on and I thought it was the sun we're looking at. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the sun. Yeah, we're sun watching now. It's not clouds. It's definitely the sun. I like that. It's kind of a little bit more spacey than clouds. That works. How you doing, Blue Nose? Good to see you. How you doing tonight? I hear Bonnie Prince Charles invites V for dinner because they are neighbours. All right, Charlie, bye, in a Scottish accent that I can't do. That's exactly it. Although when you said Bonnie, that's not where I thought this was going to go. And so while we're waiting for clouds to pass, how did you get into UFOs? You know what, Ben? I like that one. We kind of touched on it the other day, didn't we? We were talking about the books and things like that. I want each of you, if you've said it before, we're starting the conversation now, what was your entry point to this there? What was that seed of curiosity that sent you down this dark and lonely path? Let us know. Answer on a postcard. So for me, I think it was that early book. I can't remember what it was called now, but I think there were some strong contenders that A-Up had sent me, so hopefully I can rediscover it. big, I like the word, Reader's Digest tome of the general paranormal and weird, and had those classic images, you know, of the ghost monk on the stairs and things like that. And it's like, oh, curiosity there. Sunwatch, there we go, V, and loving the sunglasses. You got to look on the bright side, literally, for this there. V just bought me a nice cup of tea. It would have taken her far too long to get from that side of the castle all the way to your side of the castle, up in your tower. And imagine it's just covering a massive UFO. That would be our luck, you know. And interestingly, mist and fog can be associated to a degree with the UFO phenomena. Apparently, if they are using warp drive technology, we would expect to see a certain mist when their warp bubble, their little pocket of time and space, collapses and merges with our own. Apparently, it will just get pretty misty pretty quick, and they have caught it, though they think they've caught it in images. They can actually see this on some things tonight, some images of potential UFOs there. So maybe it's just the cloaking mechanism. Like ships do it, tanks do it, all sorts of armoured vehicles do it. They put up smoke screens to hide themselves in battle there. And I'm in Belfast tonight there. Nice guys here. Oh, keep your eyes very active there. I've never been to Belfast. I'd love to. Though, is it for a game, Blue Nose? And good luck for the team. So keep your eyes to the skies. And I'm glad you're still checking in with us. I mean, you're jet setting around, and there. Oh, and now I really want to hear your Scottish accent sound. The problem is, quite a lot of you guys are from Scotland. As soon as I do that accent, it's just going to be probably me, Kate in here, doing that one. So, I can't even pronounce that one, Agent. It's not allowed in Scotland unless you teleport in with druid stones. And for me, it was your dad's interest in it. I love it. So your dad was interested as well. Actually, I think you mentioned that one. Was it your dad that had the experiences, Ben? See, my parents, just not really. Never been curious around that sort of stuff. They've never been particularly dismissive of it. They're open, but it just wasn't on their radar. I think Stonehenge. Strange but true. There we go. So actually, Kate, I'm going to say that as well. I remember that one distinctly. I heard the music for the first time in about 30 years the other day on a clip on YouTube, and it just came straight back to me there. That used to spook the hell out of me there. Oh, Nightly as well. Thank you for joining us there. And quickly over to the tubes there. And whenever they're moving man, whenever they are, wherever they are, whoever they are, they have definitely been visiting us for a very long time, and there is way too many accounts and too many people who have seen these things. And I 100% agree, and I didn't know about this, but it does look like the whole phenomena has been here the whole damn time. So what does that tell us? It can point, can't it, towards possible motives? Or, you know, they haven't invaded us yet, as far as we know, and things like that. So that could be very, very interesting there. How are you doing, Movie Man there? And Ken, question, what is your favourite sci-fi movie? I forget. If you ask me what my favourite movie is, any category, I forget every time. So I can never remember. I mean, I'll go with Interstellar. That was a pretty cool one, but it probably isn't, although it was very good. It probably will be something I've just totally forgotten there. And Carl, I used to read the UFO magazine. I then saw a large UFO, and that's my entry to the phenomena. So how long was it, Carl, before you started getting into it, before you had your first sighting? That is awesome. And imagine living in a castle and just pulling the drawbridge up to keep Hobbit in-laws out. Some benefits. And I got into UFOs there, Tommy, in about 79, and I read books from Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke there. I like that. That's a very kind of like non-sensationalist way in there, coming in through those angles. I like that. You know, the possibility has been opened and exploring it. And I tell them, my partner and I just said it could be a cloaking. It's fascinating. Well, you never know. It could be. It would make sense to some degree, but it also could just be that involuntary part of it, you know, part of how the mechanism works. That could be also why sometimes they appear to be emitting the light, you know, the glow. Could also be part of their propulsion system, that it is, you know, causing an involuntary glow, almost like bioluminescence on sea creatures there. Oh, you're working there. Oh, you do removals. Oh, Blue Nose. That is a hard job. I feel sorry for the removers. I had to move my mum in and out of her place. They were up like no more than that, 6 floors, I think, of a tower block with the lifts out. That was poor for those poor removers that day. But I think I have the award for the most organised client. For everything was boxed and labelled and ready to go downstairs immediately at road level for my movers there. They were that. I've never seen this level of organisation. It's a hard old job. They keep you fit though. Go on, do the accent. Now, I wouldn't even know where to start. I'll have to practice it. I'll get Alan to do some vocal coaching with me there. And V a sound around the moat to my wing of the castle to deliver the tea. I'm imagining, what do they call it with the dressage? As that's the Olympic sport in it, where it's a little bit of it. No, that's dressage with the horses in it. What's the multiple steps? It involves horse riding, then you do something else, then you go shooting something. I imagine it's kind of like that to deliver your cup of tea on the other side of the castle there. And Benjamin watched Age of Disclosure yesterday. I liked that film. What did you think of it there, Benjamin? And it's interesting that sort of film can be made. I think we forget in this day and age that actually whether there's a disinformation component to it, whether they're being fully truthful, the fact that you have so many senior people like that coming out on camera saying, yes, it's out there, it's real. Like, if you had said that was going to happen in the 90s, I wouldn't have believed you. It was always... oh, it's only the rednecks that see the UFOs, wasn't it there? And Dr. Med, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight there? You've picked a bad time. We're watching clouds at the minute, but hopefully they'll pass to reveal what was a beautifully clear and active sky. Brad there watched a video today about portals under CERN to a new reality 45,000 years in the future. Now that is a good old chunk of time there. I haven't seen much. My feed doesn't serve me a lot of portal stuff, so I'm very much behind in it there. That's causing time to speed up. Ooh. I mean, maybe. Time is weird, and it is affected by those sorts of things. Our pop culture understanding of time is very much wrong. Like how they talk about it in school, the model that they give us, lay people of how time works is very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. It's different to how it really is. Because we're all so close together here, relatively speaking, on Earth, time for us it seems to be roughly the same sort of thing, but it's not. It is more akin to something like weather, and you could try and wrap your head around it, so it could well be affected by those shenanigans, the laws of unintended consequences of what they're playing around with. And Carl, it was about a year while reading various books and other magazines before I've seen the UFO. Carl, was that experience before you had any other sort of paranormal, sort of sensitive sort of stuff? Or was that always there, and was that in the family as well? Because that would be interesting. And also, is there a shared overlap in the paranormal world that you're a part of there and the UFO, or is it only a handful of people that might cross over, come to our dark shiny side there? Say, okay, the new. Okay, the new. I've probably done that totally wrong there. This is when I get another hate speech warning from TikTok now. And very hard, yeah, but I love my job, and I'm very fit. So there, class 1 as well. Oh my god, the stress of doing the drive after all that heavy lifting as well, though. Blue nose, geez, I mean, I could totally understand the fitness side of it, like that. There's something about real hard stuff like that, but the just driving lorries in general stresses the hell out there, trying to negotiate these around and not necessarily knowing a lot about the address. How do you do it on those one-way streets, blocking the road there and having to deal with all the angry drivers? But well done, yeah. I bet it does get you very, very fit for that one. And CJ, they are sending people to the moon tomorrow. They are, and around the moon, aren't they? Which is going to be absolutely amazing. The fact that we're getting things going again back there. They couldn't let the Chinese take that one, could they? And Artemis 11, if it gets there, I want it to, but I am just so disappointed in the legacy rocket manufacturers there. United Launch Alliance there, they have just totally screwed the pooch on everything. I literally think we could have done a better job. And you've seen our curveball games there. But time is an illusion in the 3D world. So time, I can get on that it's not how we perceive it. Because time is interesting. It might not be literally what it is there, but it's the record, or how we experience it, of moving forward. But it is the record of change of the 3D world, isn't it? It's how states can change, because then you have time. Like that's why we have it as another dimension. But how we interpret it is probably very not right, very not right. It's not a word, but it's probably very, very off the mark there. Doing our best with the sensors that we have there. It was a good. Thank you, V. I'll take that. To say it, a broad moonlit night. The night. A broad moon. No, my God, I can't. That's a tongue twister there. There's a moose loose about this hoose. I know that one. That's the old wine gums advert, isn't it? And there's moose loose about this hoose. God, that's triggered a memory there. And is it okay for me to discuss The Fog? It reminds me of Stephen King's The Mist, of course. Oh, look, we're getting a few stars pop out in this corner now, just behind me. I mean, it's still pretty foggy, but they're powering through. And it was always there, and I sensed things from when I was 10 years old. And it helps with the UFO. I'm going to think there's going to be a strong overlap there. Bra is the most used word in Outlander. I haven't seen Outlander. Love that. We are Scottish representation, of course. And my auntie, who sadly passed away, sorry to hear that, seen a few paranormal things in her room, from black hooded figures. Oh my God. I don't know how people can do that, but I kind of also do. Like, how can you see something like that and then just go back to living normally? Like, it would throw me off. But also, I probably would one of these people that ignores the warning signs there. And do you get adverts for your Royal Highness V? Is that what it says actually on like posh jams and things like that? It's it's got the royal cipher, royal seal of approval there. It's got V's stamp of approval. There, how you doing, backyard astronaut? Good to see us. And it's a bit cloudy at the minute, but we're hoping it'll clear. There, Blue Nose, thank you for the star map. That's very kind. There, and I used to be able to do a Scottish accent when I used to spend time with my auntie. It's amazing how we pick them up, isn't it? And it's also amazing, I think, that people can actually spend their lives and then not pick something up as well. Like, I can't do it if I want to, but involuntarily I can do it. I told you about the time I took a driving test in Wales, and I am convinced that the main reason I failed was because I started to involuntarily pick up the accent of the examiner. There, freedom. So is that Scottish or is it American there? Both very, very similar in those respects there. And do you think AI could help there? So Justy Chips, how are you doing? Do you think AI could help develop a spacecraft that could travel at the speed of light? I think in many ways it can definitely contribute, maybe even solve there. So there's materials analysis there, making materials that, will be more robust, more efficient, can help towards that. There is also just understanding physics a little bit more there. Maybe they can crack the code here, figure out a way around the speed limits of the universe. So I think very much it can definitely contribute, if not solve the problem. It's a very good one there. And did you see that tomorrow will be the launch to the moon? Yes, only because you guys have told me. But very, very exciting. I do hope it all goes to plan there. Conspiracy theory I heard recently, I hadn't heard before, that Apollo 13, the unlucky one, the one that had the issue, and then they made a film about it. So 11 was the first landing on the moon. And then they went all the way up to 17, didn't they? But 13 had the issue there on its way, and they had to turn around and come home. And it was all a little bit touch and go there. But apparently the conspiracy theory is that the reason they had the issue was that ETs took them out, stopped them, because they were bringing a nuclear weapon to the moon to do tests. And, well, that's very much been on the agenda for them to do tests. And they had laid down the scientific measurement equipment on Apollo 11, or Apollo 12, to do the part of that test. So it could be a thing. No official record of it, but I quite like that one as a theory. I would not put it past the Yanks to sneak that up there. And did you see that tomorrow? Oh no, I've done that one there. And who's going to be watching it live? And I'll put in the paranormal experiences on Discord there. Experience. Oh, 100% there, Carl. Where did I miss one? Let me have a look. No, I don't think I did, unless it was filtered. So look there. They might see things they're not allowed to actually talk about, like always. I do wonder how much of it is that they're not allowed to talk about it, and how much of it is it that scientists, and astronauts, they're all very straight, fixed-minded people, that they do not notice it. right? And I've made this point before. I think of a lot of it is, because the brain doesn't see or perceive what reality necessarily, it is filtered through our understandings and our models and structures of what can exist. So I've got a theory that less plumbers than the average person will report paranormal experiences in their house, because they know that pipes make noises and they're familiar with the intricacies of houses. When they hear the bump in the night, they'll go, that's probably the pipes, and that'll be happy enough for them there. And we all psychologically filter out things like that. Like I used to be very surprised, jumpy at nights. Since I have pets, not at all. That's probably the pets. On a total subconscious level, it doesn't even enter my head anymore. Any little bump and strangeness. Although I am starting to notice some strangeness, which is very disappointing. I have to move. But yeah, so we filter these things out. So is it that the scientists are literally, they're seeing something that you or I would see as anomalous there? Because a lot of these things can be quite subtle. Maybe they're seeing strange lights and they're going, oh, it's probably an atmospheric effect, or maybe it's a reflection, maybe I got it wrong. They're self-filtering, which I think happens quite a lot. But then you get the occasional one that is a little bit of a wild card, like Buzz there, and going, no, I'm seeing something strange here, lads. They could well do. If they're flying around the moon, they're definitely going to be, seeing around the back. Do you reckon it's going to be the alien equivalent, all of the bases in the back of the moon? They're going, right, lads, they're coming. Turn the lights off. Pretend we're not in. Come on. No, are they gone? Right, they're gone, lads. Power up. Is that how it's going to go? Ordered a paranormal T-shirt today. Is this the T-shirt real? Or is it a good slogan like that? And did you see that podcast about the guy who shot out Wolfman? No, I haven't seen that one. Or was it Wolfman complaining about it? And if I scream freedom, I need to Haggis edition. Exactly. So haggis or hamburgers, they're the two versions of freedom. And TikTok shop for entertainment purposes. There. And have you seen Pluribus? Yes, Just Eat Chips. I have, and it's very much what we do, isn't it? Listening out for those messages. I think it's quite interesting, but as you noticed, and if you're on the stream last night, I can be mistaken for a contrarian there, which is somebody that is purposely just going to argue the opposite for the sake of it, and that's not quite true. But I am big on looking at the assumptions that make up our understanding of these things. So I will come across as if I'm arguing against something, but really I just want us to relook at the initial things that we're starting with there. And I thought Pluribus was a really, really good TV series. But in my head, talking about these core assumptions there, and it's talking about that hive mind, spoilers if you've not seen it, that was there, I'm thinking, would a hive mind necessarily be the next step? Now, sure, they weren't fighting, they weren't warring, they were in control, all that sort of stuff there. But I think if we're looking at what the evolutionary purpose is for us to be independently minded, I think it's the equivalent of the immune system. Therefore each one of us can work independently, and we can mold and adapt to our specific environments and life experiences there. And it reminds me of those, do you remember those little office desk toys, and it was like the block of all the pins, and you put your hand in it, and then it would kind of show you the mold of your hand, but in those pins that were pushed forward, you'd put your face in it, or something else if you want to be a bit ruder there. I think it's kind of like that. Like us as individuals mean we can work on those ups and downs to mold and model around our environment and our experiences more flexibly. But having a hive mind, I mean, they even displayed it in the thing there, the difficulties with that. If there was a problem with one, there's a problem with all there. You're taking away your flexibility with it there. So I was like, I liked how they done it. I thought it was brilliant done, but I felt that as a concept, unless the virus that caused that wasn't a gift, but maybe it's purposely set there. What happens if you take away your immune system? You're going to die out. Maybe it's that. What did you guys think of it there? Sorry if I spoiled it for you, but hey. Kate's what I know, or what I know, and I still blame the house. Well, that's good. Because part of it is going to be the house, isn't it? Part of it. Is it always, do you think, that you always put it to the house there, and you think you might not? You jumpy at night, carrier bags not included, no carrier bags. Oh my, I'm starting to notice little things, and I don't want to think about it too much because I don't want to encourage it. But I was sitting at my table like 2 o'clock in the morning, having some sleepy tea, trying to go to bed downstairs. And the house doesn't creep me out, I'm normally quite fine. But this chair next to me, you know, like if a chair's not on a seat, so you can kind of rock it. 2 of the 4 legs are on the ground, but the other 2 are depending, you know, which way around. And it just went and sat on the other one. And I looked at it in the corner of my eye, and I was trying to spend about a good 10 minutes trying to get it to rest on the other leg, so at some point it might move. It wouldn't rest on that other leg. I swear I didn't catch it. And it's only small little things, but there's been a few things like that now, and I'm like, no ghosts in the house. That. And back on, former astronauts experienced events that they were shocked about. They have a few, actually more than I thought, have come out and said, you know, there are some things there. Even the early Gemini astronauts said that they experienced some strange things as well there. Unless I've left the door open, in which case I tell them it's... Yeah, you've got to forget. Do you have like have I locked the front door, but in a spiritual, paranormal sense, like panic as well when you leave? I've not locked this. Letting all the demons in. And tell me there, my 3 daughters, 4 and 7, had 4 to 7, had a meeting and decided my son should be called Buzz Lightyear. If they've decided, Tommy, do we not live in a democracy? They have spoken. I'm looking forward to having Buzz Lightyear Scotland, I assume that's your last name, join our chat when he's old enough. I got reimbursed for my fake alien Alan today. Did it not show up? I was watching the astronauts press conference on the weekend, and they are looking forward to seeing the dark side of the moon there. I mean, wouldn't you if you had the opportunity to go, wouldn't you? That would be fantastic there. And we can easily see the moon up close with a telescope. Will they build a base in sight? Well, I mean, you'd need a big telescope to see down that close, wouldn't you? That's that ground level there. I didn't watch it, but somebody did do a video saying, you know, where are they building it? So we see the illuminated face. It must be somewhere that we would see there. And just to remind me of the Borg from Star Trek. Yeah, actually. Is that, you know, the one, but partly that is how things are peaceful. When you are all the same, you've got nothing to argue about, you've all got the same resources. That is one and the same thing. And also, you don't necessarily have to be connected, like, you know, having that brain connection like a radio wave real time. If you are experiencing exactly the same thing as the person next to you, and you've had exactly the same life to have the same programming, you will come out with the same point. You know, there's a lot of it starts to look very, very similar. That is basically the mirroring. And don't believe anything they say. They won't what they actually see on the dark side of the moon. Maybe they are briefed. So don't say anything. And just tell him he's making you uncomfortable in your home. I'd feel bad though. I'd feel bad. I'm like this with spiders as well. Like, I get creeped out. I do not want them in my house. But also, it's not my right to squish them. You know? Not unless they are trying to attack one of the birds. These spiders aren't getting big enough for that. They panic. Nothing scared. That's probably true, Kate, actually. just you tap your keys down like that, you know, wallet, keys, watch. Oh, fucking, I've left the gas on, and I've left the paranormal door open. Buzz Lightyear Scotland was born in the name of democracy. Exactly. And you'll uphold it, come what may. They might build on the far side, so we see nothing as expected. It's possible, but it would be very, very difficult for them to do that, because it's not always dark, is it? So they would get a chance to kind of store the batteries, to charge their batteries, but it is going to be so much more difficult for them because of this, just the sheer temperature fluctuations there, and, like, you know, when it's night around the dark side of the moon, that it gets so cold that it actually damages the batteries of the very quickly. So it might be harder for them to do that. So they might do it in sight, but you never know. Maybe they would hide it all. But I think if this is the moon base they're talking about publicly, they're going to be doing it for brownie points, aren't they? So they might want it there. And it'll be okay. If anything happens, just say I'm in control, and it's my... Thank you, Carl. I can't do that in normal life, though. Although I do have one card. And I don't know why nobody pulls this card out if they've ever got a negative haunting, which is don't make me come over to that side. Because you wouldn't like me on your side. The rules are equal then. The spiders are our friends, but they've got big fangs. And he's a chill guy, and he's not just keeping you company. That is, I mean, I'm not opposed to it in principle. I just I don't know. I've seen it go sideways. And waiting for the oops, the camera has stopped working on Artemis. Yeah, oh, of course that's going to happen. I'll switch up this one for a second there. Okay, is it going to get rained on? Might have to go put it away in a second. Look at the Apollo missions there. If they saw something, they had a code word, which was Santa Claus. Was it really? We need to do that. I have suggested it a while ago, the actual transcripts of all of the recording of the communications. We need to do that as part of a deep dive series, reading through all of those there. That's it. Wallet keys, phone, portal to hell. Yep. It's before Kate leaves the house now. 12 kids. Yeah. And there. 1 million. Oh no, it reminded me of that story with the Spider City. You always have awesome live feed, but I'm getting ready to get some well-deserved shut-eye backyard. It's very kind of you to say there, but I think we're going to be coming off soon anyway. Now it's 11 actually, so we might as well wind it up. It doesn't look like we're getting clear skies tonight, sadly, there. But thank you for joining us there as well. I hope you get some good rest there. Yellow flowers in the garden. All right, I'll take him up on that one. Leanne's the one's meant to be green-fingered, so we'll see there. We did have a yellow rose bush, and hopefully it's going to be coming back this year if we didn't destroy it. There. Code was like a safe, yeah. like when you gagged Agent X there, similar to that. And either that or he's talking about daffodils. Ooh. I mean, daffodil, we did want to do wildflowers. Do we have daffodils? Oh, I can't remember what it is now. I've only done one season there. And looking forward to the deep dive on the Apollo. How long do you reckon that'll take us to do, though? There. It'll probably be a while there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much tonight for joining us. You're awesome. And I will see you all tomorrow. About 100 out, about right. We'll see you all tomorrow. It's looking cloudy, so we're probably going to be playing a game tomorrow night, which means we'll probably be playing Sea of Thieves with Pete. So it won't be UFO themed, but I'll drop in some probing references, and maybe I can get Alan on show to keep you going. But hopefully we'll see you there for that one. But good to see you all. And where's Leanne? She needs to give you a head for your poor Scottish. Yes. She did last night. Possibly, Brad. I don't know. I've never played it before. I have no idea how it works or how many people. I'm surprised, to be honest, that Pete let me in his crew. I thought it was full. But if there's space, Brad, I think we could probably do it like that. Because I know a few of you got... what's the other one we was playing? There was one that we was playing. Phasmophobia. Oh, you're very high on it. That I could do with a hand. I will let Pete know tomorrow. Maybe we can come in. I have no idea what the times will be for that. Probably would be a bit earlier. So, Leanne's away as well. She's off to Essex. I'm home alone. Fend for myself. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. But you are awesome. So, you did miss the Scottish accent there. Keeping me going there. How is the Alien game? I've almost given up on it, Carl. It was so hard I couldn't get past the first level. But anyway, despite Tommy tricking me, I am going to head off tonight. But thank you, everybody. And yes, but I'll catch you all tomorrow there. So night, guys. Bye-bye.